Yes, sir.
So can you please give a brief introduction about you?
Yes, sir. Sir, my name is SOUMYA PRAGYAN. Sir, I completed my schooling from DAV Public School, CDA, Cuttack, and then I did my intermediate from Revansha Junior College, Cuttack. After that, I pursued my undergraduation from College of Agriculture, Naira, which is under Angrove, and then my post-graduation and my PhD in the Department of Entomology from OUAT, Bhubaneswar.
You have so many academic qualifications. You are doing PhD also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And also you are working as an
Assistant Professor, School of Agriculture, GIT University. Yes, sir.
So why want to, you have clear, I see there, TRF also.
So JRF, SRF, NTS. Yes, sir.
Why you want to shift from agriculture line to civil service? You can become a very good agriculture scientist. We need more agriculture scientists than civil service. So why do you want to join civil service?
Sir, first of all, I want to join civil services because of a combination of both professional and personal factors. So the professional factors are, so now I am in agriculture, so I'm just concentrated only on one domain. So if I join the civil services, so I will be exposed to diverse different job profiles, and that will give me an immense expertise in every field. Sir, whatever knowledge I have gained during my these much years of education till PhD, so that I can leverage in advocating the various policies for the development of farmers in a broad scale. Sir, and personal reasons, it will give me immense satisfaction. So if because of my decisions and my policy making, I'll be able to bring a significant change among the vulnerable sections of the society and uplift the farmers of the state.
Okay, suppose you are working as a deputy collector.
Yes, sir.
In the collectorate office, they are actually more high type work.
Yes.
Or the Odisha Finance Service, they are more high type job. So don't you think that it will be wastage of your talent and knowledge of the agriculture? Will loss and asset of our state or country, which can be have the significant contribution in agriculture?
So there will be never a loss of talent, sir. So wherever I'll be posted or which service I'll do, so definitely I can contribute there also towards the agriculture of the state. Sir, along with the education, by joining the civil services, I can contribute my talent or expertise in different other fields like education, health, transportation, and other sectors also. Sir, it will never be a waste of talent.
What do you think? What are the major challenges in the agriculture sector right now?
Yes.
In Odisha?
Yes. So right now in Odisha, the farmers are facing the major challenge is the fragmentation of land holdings. Most of the farmers in Odisha are small and marginal farmers. So that is why they do not have the security to access to the credit linkage. And second most important challenge is the absence of the cold storage facilities in every remote area. So that is why we are seeing the price rise in tomato nowadays. So because of the disruption in market linkage, supply chain linkage, cold storage, and because of the middlemen also, though there are several schemes like ENAM and we have the warehousing corporation, but still the farmers are dependent on the middleman. So the farmer, it gives a very low price to the middleman, and we as the consumers, we pay a high price for that particular product. Sir, again, Odisha is not advanced in technological fields in agriculture. Like we have several technologies like micro irrigation, integrated farming systems, then we have protected cultivation, climate resilient cropping. So these things are not very prevalent in Odisha. So we need to scale up in that.
We have genetically modified cotton.
Yes. Yes.
Why don't we have not introduced
Yes, sir. Yes. Sir, first of all, whenever we introduced a genetically modified crops, there are a number of clearances we have to take for that. What is the impact on the environment? And what will be the acceptance to the consumers? So GM cotton we have introduced because cotton is mostly affected by several insect pests. So in the cotton dominated belts of Raigada, then Koraput, so massive crop loss is due to cotton. So we have introduced cotton, but again we are facing a lot of protest because of GM cotton, still the insects are becoming resistant. We are seeing the farmer suicide in Maharashtra because of GM cotton. So first of all, it needs a thorough research methodology before establishing a new technology.
Okay. So forestry. So how do you think that forest is a main driver combat climate change?
Yes, sir. So forests are suitably called as the lungs of this earth. Sir, the stand of the trees, so first of all, they will help in the intercepting the rainfall. They will help in carbon sequestration. Mostly they will reduce the emission load and also combat the global warming, greenhouse effect, as well as prevent the climate change.
What is mission life?
Sir, mission life is a lifestyle for environment. Sir, means whatever changes will bring about in our lifestyle and for better climate protection, means for reducing the emission.
Example, change in your lifestyle will help in combating climate change.
So several, for example, first of all, shifting from the non-renewable sources of energy, our dependence, starting from vehicles to cooking. So our dependence, we can shift it to the renewable sources. For example, in the cooking, we can use the biogas plants, or we can use the hydrogen fuels. For the vehicles also, we can use for the clean hydrogen, the CNG gas. And so basic changes like, yes, sir. And basic changes also in the farming systems also, we can go for natural farming, zero budget farming. So these can...
So you are talking about natural farming. So can India totally shift from a chemical fertilizer based agriculture to organic fertilizer or total organic based agriculture?
No, sir. In my opinion, complete shifting and sudden shifting is not a good option, because we have seen the disastrous consequences in Sri Lanka when they shifted. Sir, there should be a balance between, we will use the chemical fertilizers, but at a reduced rate. We will use the green fertilizers, green pesticides, biofertilizers, but complete natural farming methods means we will not do anything. That means only we will depend upon the ecosystem to take care of the farming. That will be not practically possible. So therefore, there should be a balance.
So this is the world fastest fully organic state.
Sir, in world's, sir, Sikkim.
So what is the basic difference between nitrogenous fertilizer and the nano-liquid?
Yes, sir. So nitrogenous fertilizers, sir, they have more concentration of nitrogen. Sir, there will be more leaching losses if we directly apply the nitrogenous fertilizers, and volatilization losses. But in nano urea, the nitrogen is a very concentrated form with a coating. So that will reduce the leaching losses and wastage of nitrogen. We can have more fertilizer use efficiency.
So watching a movie related to women empowerment, can you tell me some movies that it is focused on women empowerment?
Yes, sir. Some movies, sir, like Mary Com, a movie, and then, sir, Gunjan Saxena, English Winglish, then, sir, Nirja. So these are some of the movies which are focused.
Okay, what do you learn from Mary Com?
Sir, Mary Com, I just learned that whatever the struggles are there, even if she is married, she is having kids, she is having a family, still she is determined towards her goal. So I just learned the resilience from her. So whatever struggles may be, the determination, the commitment, the integrity, the honesty, so that will lead to our goal.
I think that like women commission, we need a man commission also.
Yes, sir. Sir, man commission, sir, particularly if we'll now see in today's society, so still there is a gender divide. So I'm not talking about the urban areas, mostly in the rural areas, still there is a gender divide. Women are paid less. Women are considered best for the means hike, as well as for the easily they can be discarded from the jobs. So women, they face a lot of social issues than men. So man commission is right now, I think it's not needed. In future, if it.
But these are people are demanding from men. So anyhow, you have also what is ELP?
Sir, ELP is experiential learning program. Sir, I was the ELP manager on beekeeping, sir, in the School of Agriculture. So I was the coordinator and manager of that experiential learning program.
So also you have debating also.
Yes, sir. So during my school days, I used to do that.
So what is your thought of giving for concerns?
Yes, sir, that is a quite debatable topic nowadays. Sir, first of all, there are some positive as well as some negative impacts. The positive impacts are, sir, there are some oppressive religious laws of some religions, like we'll see the triple talaq. That's a quite oppressive law. And sir, but now I think that should be a proper research should be done on that, because India is a very diverse country. There are so many tribes, there are so many religions. We are a secular state. We have given Article 25, 26 also for the protection of the religion. So if completely without any research and without dialogues between all the community leaders, if we just impose the uniform civil code, that may lead to disastrous consequences and riots in the country.
Okay. So what do you feel, what in our education system, particularly you are also an assistant professor, what do you feel that we can change in our education or curriculum? So
Yes,
it
sir.
should be fit to the industries, or it should be based rather than a rote learning. We have quality learning outcome or industry type of job.
Yes.
that we can do.
So first of all, the basic thing that is difference between the Indian education system and the Western education system is that we give a very theoretical knowledge. So that should be more skill-based and practical-based. So more skill training, so more practical exposures, and also we should give more importance to research and development. So that part we are lacking behind. Though we have several, we have the National Research Foundation now, the scheme for, but still the research, the innovation, that IPR part, that part is lacking in the educational institutions.
So many young girls, they are not preferred to doing agriculture, rather than they are migrating to some other state, doing some type of labor job or something. They are not interested to agriculture. Why this like a psychological?
Yes, sir. Sir, first of all, sir, agriculture is a seasonal profession. Sir, and it depends completely on the rainfall. 64% of our land is rain-fed. So that is why when this agriculture season is over, again they will sit idle for the next seasons. And sir, because of lack of mechanization, first of all, so the people, they become lazy and they don't feel to go to the work. So because of lack of mechanization, and because of that, so mostly migrate where there is a full-time employment, though in the unorganized sector, but they will get money for every time.
There is a prestige also if younger generation taking time in the village. In the agriculture, people might have thought I'm doing nothing. Rather than if you're going to Sirat and doing some labor job, there people have my prestige that my son or my brother is in Surat and doing
Yes.
some job.
Sir, I would say that that's a completely regressive mindset, because now we have seen several IT, IIM professionals. They're just quitting their job, high-paying jobs, and coming to their lands. They're doing organic farming, they're doing mushroom cultivation, pearl cultivation, and they're earning in lakhs. So I think it's a very regressive mindset which needs to be changed.
So what is issue of human-animal conflict?
Sir, human-animal conflict, sir, this is an issue where both animals and humans, they're affected. Sir, mostly it happens when the community is encroached near the forest areas. So because of absence of some particular corridors for the animals, they come out to the residential areas and they affect the crops and other things. Yes, sir. Sir, I have heard, but I'm unable to recall now.
So what is project in that?
So project.
For elephant, they have started some
Yes, sir. So the acoustic mechanisms, sir, mostly for I think some, sir, I'm not sure. Logical guess if I'll make, sir, developing some sound warning mechanisms so that they won't come to that. Yes, sir.
Okay. They have some bee.
Oh, yes, sir, bee boxes. Yes, sir.
That bee, the signal, they are annoyed by the bee.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
you know, where in Odisha, there is a overbridge for elephant. So elephant can
Yes,
easily
sir. I have
cross,
heard about that.
around the last highway. That is in Kalinga.
Dhenkanal, yes, sir. Dhenkanal.
So what do you mean by entomology?
Sir, entomology is basically the science of insects, the study of insects.
How do you think that this entomology, sometimes we have seen in news to that type of insect attack, we have lost. So what are the last diseases in the agriculture due to different type of pest or insect attack?
So mostly the rice belt of Odisha, that is Bargad, that is mostly affected every year by the rice brown plant hopper. That's called Chokada poko. So mostly maximum crop loss occurs, and mostly in the cotton belt, that is in the southern areas, they are affected by the cotton bollworms. So Bokara Bidha poko, we call that one. So mostly these pests affect. Out of that, several pests are there, but these two are the major pests affecting Odisha.
SOUMYA STITA PRAGYAN.
Yes, sir.
What is the STITA PRAGYAN with respect to Srimad Bhagavad Gita?
Srimad Bhagavad Gita, sir, I know what is Sthita Pragya. It means having a complete balance of emotion, not getting very ecstatic during happiness, not getting very gloomy during sadness. So maintaining a balance, emotional balance, that is called.
On which day we celebrate National Kisan Divas? On
23rd December, Chaudhary Charan Singh. Sir, he was the first agriculture, sir, I don't know, I don't remember the contribution, sir, I think, yes, sir, fifth Prime Minister of India.
From Raigada.
No, sir, I'm from Cuttack. I work at Raigada. Yes, sir.
What is the immense contribution of Cuttack, both in the field of culture and economy?
Sir, in the field of Cuttack, sir, Cuttack silver filigree work, sir, that is known as, then, sir, for the economic contribution, sir, economic contribution, sir, we have several organizations in Cuttack, like Odisha Judicial Academy is there, High Court is there, then.
But it is the cause of urban flooding or the drainage is in drainage flooding. How we can prevent them?
So mostly by the proper land use planning, and mostly preventing the encroachment where it is preferred for the roads. So nowadays, improper land use planning, that is the main reason. Not following the guidelines, so that is illicit encroachments. And sir, the problem is that more than the carrying capacity. If there are more infrastructure, more than the carrying capacity, so that creates lack of the drainage facilities.
So how to handle this crowd management?
So first of all, there will be one-way traffic. That means, sir, there will be only one way for going and one way for coming. Sir, I will first install the traffic police or the local law enforcement agencies in each check post. And sir, then, sir, other safety issues like helmet and all, and sir, one for the pedestrians and one for the bikers. Sir, Balijatra is famous for because in the ancient Odisha, our sailors, they used to go to Java, Sumatra, Bali, and for the trade. So in commemoration of that, Balijatra is celebrated every year in the Mahanadi Ghat. Yes, sir. Sir, Niti Aayog, the report published, I think in today's headlines, sir, 13.5 crore people have come out of poverty, and according to the...
According to you, 13.5 million of your police.
So 21, 22, sir, I'm not sure. Sir, I'm not sure about that.
Who's the organizer giving this index?
Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog.
The agency
Yes.
for it.
Sir, organization UNDP and Oxford.
Who is the green man of Odisha?
Sir, Odisha, sir, I have no idea.
The theme of the International Forest Divas.
Sorry, sir, I'll collect information about that.
Can you tell me some of the ODM movie names which is related to women empowerment?
Sir, one movie I know, sir, that is Kranti Dhara. It recently received an award at the Seoul Film Festival. First Chief Minister of Lady Chief Minister of Odisha.
First chairperson of the National Women Commission. She is an ODM.
No, sir, I have no idea. I'll collect
So bamboo
information.
is a tree or
Sir, it is sir, bamboo is a tree. Sir, sir, bamboo, sir.
recently actually it begins because a tree. Now they have removed from the tree list.
Okay,
Now
sir.
it is because
Yes, sir.
there is
Okay,
a
sir.
national bamboo mission.
Yes, sir.
Because the northeast region they are even
Bamboos.
lot of product they are making out of. But that only they have removed it from the
Yes, sir.
tree list.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir, I'll get it.
Okay, my last question is, no, my one situation question to you. Suppose you are the ADO of a particular law and your subordinate are taking bribe on your name. They are telling that madam is asking for money. If you don't give money, then this your work will not be So how will you handle the situation? It is can be your problems.
Yes, sir. Sir, first of all, the first thing I'll do is a communication first. Sir, I'll first communicate with them personally and why they have done that, and means what is the issue, what is the grievance, is there any need. So I'll talk to them first. Then, sir, I'll talk to my senior officials about this, what may be done. Sir, if the situation becomes very grave, then, sir, I will be taking some disciplinary actions if the situation exceeds the limit.
So after joining the office, means senior subordinate office staff not obeying your orders. You are giving the work and they are not giving the work to be done in one day. But how you read your office order?
Yes, sir. Sir, first of all, there should be a time bound. Sir, first of all, for every work or every assignment, I'll set a time frame. Then, sir, I'll arrange a meeting or a staff meeting or council meeting, sir, about the situational gravity, what are the objectives we need to fulfill, and what are the ethical traits we must develop. And, sir, I will motivate them that it's a teamwork and we should all work together so that we can achieve our objectives.
Okay, after that also, some people are there.
Sir, there will always be black sheeps in any area. So, sir, I will try to motivate them. Otherwise, sir, whatever administrative laws will be there regarding that, I'll follow that.
Suppose the day of your interview is interview agenda entry. You saw someone is went for an accident and fall live in the road. You have only 40 minutes to reach the interview place, and also, so what will you do? How will you handle?
Sir, if I see a person in front of me, sir, first of all, it will just take me 10 minutes to call his family members, to call the emergency ambulance, or to call to the nearest hospital to take care of that person. Or if any emergency first aid is there with me, I will give him. Then, sir, I'll proceed to my interview because that day is very important in my life.
Why do you think that you are best fit for this civil service?
Yes, sir. Sir, I think because I have certain skills, like I have a huge academic experience. I'm already a working professional. Sir, also because I know 2 vernacular languages. That is, I know Telugu also and Odia also. So if I'll be posted in some southern states, I can well manage.
So thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So have you ever written any